Hello, is anybody there? Is there anybody there? Come and get a question. Impromptu live stream, I usually do advertise them. However, I thought I'd do one as I was just filming, as you can see back there. Ooh, just doing an oracle card for everyone. And the oracle is why. Good question. Hi, Jashika. Hello. The question why. Good question. Maybe things aren't going so well. Maybe you're questioning the whole universe. Jashika, you leave that reading down below and I'll get to it. Hi, Ocean. So the question of why. Why are we here? Why are we dealing with what we're dealing with? There's a lot to be said for why, but just know there is divine intervention in with that. Hello, I just thought I'd do an impromptu live because I've just filmed a private reading for someone. So I thought I may as well jump on while I'm here. Okay. Let me just check that we're seeing good. Okay, so Jashika, when will Saravan propose to me? When will Saravan propose to me? Right, okay. When will Saravan propose? Sorry about that. A lot of cards popped out then. We don't need all them. When will Saravan propose? Propose to Jashika. Okay. Oh, flying about all over the place. Right, okay. So what I do see is, first of all, you have the Three of Cups, Jashika. Okay. The Three of Cups is a beautiful, beautiful card. It is a card of getting together. It is a card of toasting, good health, celebration. Sorry, I keep doing that. Definitely a time of really good celebration. And it's just a really, really good card and good karma card for things good happening in your life around celebrating. And that is backed up with the Lovers. So Jashika, I can see there is definite celebration around love for you, okay? You've got your Gemini energy in with your Lovers card. And in your cups, you've got your water sign energy of Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. What I would say is that there is going to be celebration coming around the Lovers. I do see it soon. I can't give you a definitive on it. I wouldn't like to put a definitive on it, okay? Just know that it is going to happen. I would say, looking at the numerology, you're looking at 6, possibly 3. That could be weeks, days, weeks, and months. Okay, so take that as it resonates. But there is definite celebration around love for you. Definitely a lot of love for you there. Okay, Jashika, thank you very much for coming on, and thank you for your question. Kate C, hello. Are you my friend off Instagram by any chance? Hope you are. Okay, let's have a look. Sorry, the laptop's really far away, so you can see this head. Ocean, what's the offer you will receive from Bo the Sag in love soon? Okay. You're quite welcome. Yes, and I just actually waved at you. Hi. I knew you waved at me, Kate. Honestly, I did. I saw it. Ocean, What is the offer you will receive from Bore Sag soon? What is the offer you will receive from Bore Sag soon? Can you please tell me? Another card to let us know what Bore Sag is going to be offering. Okay. We have got 2 cards, Ocean. And I almost don't want to give you the first one. Okay. Bear with me. First of all, you have the Tower card, okay? Yes, it can be destruction and it can be to do with heartbreak and loss. Not on the same scale of the 3 of Wands, but there is definitely some kind of shaky ground there, okay? What I'm getting is that you or your relationship with Bore Sag potentially is built on shaky foundations in terms of something wasn't right. I'm getting the feeling that potentially you weren't told the whole truth. Were you lied to at some point? You weren't seeing everything because the foundations that sat underneath were cracked, okay? So it brought down the whole house of cards to do with Bore. Your next card is the Knight of Wands, okay? And your Knight of Wands is your, put it that way, you can see she's beating her drum and she's having the time of her life. She's got fire in her belly and she's got passion and the horse in the back dancing about, ready to charge. What I would say is this something that you want? There has to be a clearing away of the old stuff and maybe the issues that were happening in the past so that solid foundations can be built, and then he will be raring to go, okay? You put a fire in his belly, okay? And he's ready to go like the horse is ready to go. He just has to start with these foundations, with you. He has to put them back right. So however he has to do that, he has to put the foundations back right. And then there can be a charging forward of energy. So I hope that helps, Ocean. Let's have a look. I hope so soon, Jashika. But they were good cards. Got to say, good cards. You're quite welcome. Ocean. Oh, in the past. Right, he was having family problems, not with me. Okay, so that's where the issue is coming from then. Shaky foundations. There can't be solid foundations if he's getting talked to in his ear. Okay, so hopefully Bore will sort that out and then can come charging towards you with fire in his belly. So good luck with that, Ocean. I hope that is something that resonated with you. You're quite welcome. Thank you very much, Ocean. Thank you for coming on this impromptu live. Thank you everybody for being here. Please make sure you have liked and subscribed. It just lets YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and lets me know that, yay, I do have friends. Hello, Ray. Hello. And Lila. Hello, Lila. Okay. So we will go with Ray next. What is coming towards me in love? What is coming towards Ray in love? What is coming towards Ray in love? What is coming towards Ray in love? Woo! There's your first one, Ray. Okay. I have 2 cards. I'm just checking that one didn't flick the other way right now. Okay. So, Ray, first of all, we have this one that was crawling up my arm. You're coming to the end of a cycle, Ray. okay, with the Ten of Wands. And there may have been some kind of burden with the love that you were having, issues with the love that you were having. Maybe it was all take, and not enough giving. Maybe you were carrying the weight of the relationship. You have had to be able to walk away from that, pick up your pieces, put yourself back together to be able to move forward and come to the end of this cycle. And it's saying exactly the same thing with the Eight of Cups we see here. With the Eight of Cups, we are walking away from things that no longer served us. And what this is telling me is the cards are telling you that there is still possibly some work that needs to be done. You are choosing to walk away from a situation, walking back towards happiness, walking back to the sun, okay? Maybe there is still some little issues to deal with, and that's why the cards aren't telling me what is coming towards you. This is something that you might need to still look at, okay? Because sometimes, as much as we say we're over things, it just takes somebody to say a sentence or a name or a word, and it triggers you back. So perhaps maybe look at doing some meditation. That is my honest advice to you. That is something, obviously, that I do to work out things maybe like from the past. I do find it helpful, and it does help to clear those messages. So, Ray, I hope that was helpful. Yes, you're over it, yeah. I see it still lingering somehow, and I don't know how it is. It's not telling me. There is definitely something still lingering. You are still mid-walk away from it, okay? There's still a bit more to be done. That's what I'm getting, okay? Thank you for coming, Ray, and thank you. Hello, Suditi. Can you please make sure you have liked and subscribed before you get your question? Okay, let me just check that this video has not been liked. Please like. Hopefully it's liked. Hopefully the stream is keeping up with what I'm seeing on here. But please like and subscribe. It does help me out a lot. Okay, so we're going to Lila. Lila, if you can, I would like an open interpretation. Okay, so just a general reading. Suditi, brilliant. Thank you very much. I will get to you just after I deal with Lila. Okay, not deal with her. That's awful. I'm not dealing with her. Lila, so general reading for Lila. 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 I'm going to keep that one there. Another card for Lila, please. We've got one card for Lila. Please, can you give me a general reading for Lila? One more card, please. One more card for Lila. What does she need to know? There it went. Excellent. Lila, you have the Five of Wands, which is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I'm getting a sense of potentially there has been some conflict around you, involving you in a circle that you're part of. There may also be an aspect of people stepping over each other, as you can see these people here, where they're sort of trapped. And they're stepping over one another, trying to get to the top, trying to get to the exit, okay? If this has been something that has been around you, please be wary of that. If it's happening now, just take a step back, see who is there for your good and not who is trying to step over you, okay? You then have the Page of Swords, Lila, and the Page of Swords is a very intelligent person. The swords are your air energy, which is your Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, which I should know because I am one. And so they're very intelligent, very logical. They've got lots of ideas on lots of different things, lots of different balls in the air, lots of different places to take it. Okay. Maybe it's to do with this, perhaps, in terms of I'm getting more a work type situation in terms of being people fighting and stepping over each other. But you've really got some good ideas, and don't let them be overlooked. Make sure you have your say. Make sure your voice is heard and have your time to shine. That is very important, Lila. Okay, so please, I hope that resonates with you. Please take what doesn't, and take what does, and leave what doesn't. Okay, leave me a comment. Just let me know how we've got on. We've got 3 likes. Woohoo! Thank you so much. I'm so happy. Because it means I'm not talking to myself, which is always good. Suditi, no, let me try and say it right. Suditi, am I saying it right? I hope so, because I hate to get names wrong. Suditi, let's have a look. What is Sahia thinking about us? What's Sahia about us? I said it right, thank you. That makes me feel better. So, Suditi, what does Sahia think about them? What does Sahia think about them? What does Sahia think about them? What's just flipped over there? I'm going to reshuffle only because those 2 cards that flipped over, I'm not entirely, there's another one flipped over, I'm not entirely sure that they were for you. If they were for you, they will come back around. So, hi Lara, thank you for taking it. No, thank you for coming. You just touched base on things that have already come to pass. Yeah, and that energy is still around you, Lila, and that's why I say maybe it's something that, is still just lurking a little bit. You might not feel it is, might just be lurking a little bit. Okay, so just watch out for that. Okay, so Suditi, start again. What does Sahia think of us? What does Sahia think of Suditi and Sahia? What is Sahia thinking about the 2 of them? What is Sahia thinking about the 2 of them? What is Sahia thinking about the 2 of them? What is Sahia? No. Okay, 3 fell out. We'll take them. Oh, 3 fell out. Okay. And this card actually came out before. So first of all, you have the Hanged Man energy. Okay. So it might be that Sahia is being forced to, or he's feeling a little bit stuck. We'll start with that. Maybe he's feeling a little stuck. And it might be that he has to start thinking outside the box, something that would make him need to think of things in a different way. It seems that he's at a crossroads at the moment, and I don't know whether that crossroads is between you as a couple, or whether that's to do him being in a couple with you and something else in his life. I don't know. This is just what I'm getting. And he needs to look at things a little differently. You see the way the hangman's upside down? Maybe he's taking time to think a bit differently about everything that is going on in his life and what he actually wants. The Hanged Man is very much very stuck up there, as you can see. But it's a self-imposed situation with the Hanged Man. They've put themselves there, and it's almost like they've paralyzed themselves with not knowing what to do, which way to go. There is a definite crossroads energy, and they need time to decide which way they're going to go. Okay. You then got the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords then popped out. And what I would say with the Knight of Swords is that it is air energy. So that's your Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. And you can see that the Knight is taking full-on action there. He is ready to get on his trusty steed and race off. Okay? With the Knight of Swords, I think he's been a bit stubborn. There is definitely a stubbornness around him. He is charging forward, not necessarily with this card, not necessarily knowing where he's going. He's got very much tunnel vision, and he is driving blindly, I would say, at the moment with this. I don't see that he thinks that he is thinking particularly about his relationship with you. He's very much focused on looking at himself. Okay. The last card that popped out was the Eight of Wands, and that is that a message is going to come to you very soon. Okay, in regards to this. Once he's figured out what he's doing, then you will get a message either way, whether it's going to be a positive or a negative message. Okay. It was a bit confusing, that one. He's very, very much trying to deal with himself at the moment and looking at the situations that he's in. It is more than one situation, I feel, with the crossroads energy of the Hanged Man. There is different ways he could go with it, and I'm not entirely sure that you are the only situation that he has to go to. Okay. I hope that resonated with you. If it didn't, I do apologise. I can only read what the cards are showing me. But thank you so much for being here. And likes have gone down to 2. So maybe I told somebody something they didn't want to hear, so I apologise. So DT, oh, you broke up. You believe there is another girl. Okay. That might be. I can only read what the card says. I'm sorry. Kate, is it the right time for you to start tarot readings on YouTube? Hell yeah, if I can sit here with this accent and this face and do it, Kate, you can do it too. And yes, thank you, Sudhiti. Please, go over to Instagram. Well, while we have people here, I am on Instagram at _soul_purpose. I do daily readings on there. We're going to start doing some Insta lives as well, so you can come and ask a question and get a couple of cards there. I will advertise that on Insta when it happens. So let's see to Kate. Should Kate start her YouTube channel? One's flicking out at me already. Should we take that one? Let's take it. Should Kate start her YouTube channel? Should Kate start her YouTube channel? Right, Kate, you didn't just get 1, you got 3. All right. Ooh, I suppose you want me to tell you what it says now, don't you? Or shall we leave it to another day? No, I'll tell you. First of all, you have Leo energy. You have great strength within you, okay, where YouTube is concerned. where everything in your life is concerned. The way that the feminine energy here can sit with a gentle lamb but be half lioness definitely means you have the ability to do anything that you put your mind to, and successfully so. We have the Seven of Cups, which is about you making choices, okay? And this is a choice that you are making, I'm assuming, to do with coming on YouTube. But you've got different options. Maybe YouTube on its own is not just the only option that you have. With the Strength card, you definitely have the ability to do that. You have the ability to do so many other things as well. With the Seven of Cups, you can have many strings to your bow. It might not be something that you enjoy doing once you start it and you go off to something else, or it might be one of the things that you really enjoy doing and still do everything else, like Instagram, private readings, things like that. For anybody that's watching, if it's just me and you, that doesn't matter. But Kate is on Instagram as well. If she wants to put her link down, she's more than welcome to put her link. Okay. That's the runes you're thinking of as well. Well, the Seven of Cups is letting you know you have so many choices there. And I do get the strings to the bow musical analogy. You do have many strings to your bow. And finally, you've got the Queen of Wands, Kate. Now, the Queen of Wands, it has the ability to manifest anything that she wants. She's worked hard for it. She's worked hard to become the queen. Okay, she's worked hard to be able to sit next to the king, however, be in her own power. She's very bright energy, a very inspired, creative energy. And I feel that's obviously you, Kate. So with the cards, what I would say is, abso-freaking-lutely, you get in there. You give it a go. And like I said, it might not be for you, but you know what? You've tried it. But I'm guessing that you're going to have many things that you're going to be looking at, okay? Lovely reading. Absolutely love that one. That was a cool one. Oops. Definitely give it a go. If you need any help at all, you know, you've got my Instagram. You can definitely have my email. If you want my real phone number, so you can WhatsApp me, you're quite welcome to have it. Okay. I'll help you any way I can. As I say, I'm just starting as well, but we'll muddle through together. Is there anybody else in the room who would like a free reading? Oops. Let's give you an oracle card, Kate, while you are still here, before you leave me in this big old room on my own. Can we have a Moonology card for Kate on her YouTube? In fact, give me a Moonology card on Kate and her abilities, and whether she should bring them into the public arena more. Can we have some words of encouragement for Kate? I love it as well. I think it's amazing. Card for Kate. Come on. Oh, there we go. See, put a bit of energy into it. It comes out. Okay, didn't expect that. I hope this resonates with you, because I don't know. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Full moon in Cancer. I suppose we could put it towards the YouTube thing, but I don't see that as being a personal issue. Or maybe you've just actually decided, yes, I'm going to do it, like seconds ago, and the card is telling you what you said seconds ago. You should do it. Well, exactly. There you go. The cards don't lie. You know, Kate, I don't have to tell you. Cards don't lie. But thank you very much for coming. I can't believe somebody liked it and then unliked it. I don't think I said anything too bad, did I? I've not upset anyone. Is there anybody else here? Somebody else has joined the room. Whoop, whoop. I agree, Kate, wholeheartedly. Oh, is somebody else here? Would anybody like a card? Would anybody like a reading? Free readings. We're not charging. We only want likes and subs. That's all we want, likes and subs. We don't want anything, money. We don't need money today. It's not about money today. Free. It's free. I know that's hard to believe, but it's free. Definitely says 3 people are watching. You have to go. That's absolutely fine, Kate. Message me if you want to do more in depth on Zoom. I'll catch you later. Have a lovely day, whatever you're doing. Bye for now. I'll wave. Hello, is there anybody here? Does anybody want a free reading? It's free. Doesn't cost anything. I'm cheaper than people that are on YouTube. Cheaper than other people on YouTube charging. I will give an oracle card while we are waiting for the masses to come flocking in. Okay, we have Wisdom of the Oracle, and we have number 42, chop wood. Okay, 42, let's have a look. 42, chop wood is about being grounded. Hello, Julie. Julie, oh, you've saved me. I was sat here in this big old room on my own, talking to myself. Probably be getting certifiable, but welcome, come on in. I was just doing an oracle card. So the chop wood is about being grounded, about being very humble, okay? And it's talking about that as much as we have big dreams and big expectations of our lives, sometimes we just have to chop wood. And by that we mean take care of house and home, take care of the family, the people around us, in our inner circles. Maybe it's a soul tribe and not a family tribe, but it's time to look after those. Chasing dreams is all well and good, but you still need to eat and you still need tidy floors. So that's your chop wood oracle card. Julie, do you have a question? If so, please lay it on me. Hope you're feeling good today, wherever it is you are. I'm in sunny Manchester, which is currently awash with liquid sun, or rain, as we call it. You're in Ireland. Oh, is it raining there? It's rubbish here. Hello, neighbour. Indeed, you are my neighbour. Yeah, it's miserable. It's dark, which is why I've got to have the light on. And it's done nothing but rain for the last 2-3 centuries, something like that. Do you have a question for me, my sweet Julie? Oh, I'm glad you find me funny. My partner certainly doesn't find me funny. He just thinks I'm, well, just me. But that's okay. I don't mind. I'm just me. I don't try and be anybody else but me. Obviously, it's working on YouTube, you know. But I'm free, so I don't care. You're curious to know what are James's feelings for you. Okay. That we can do. please tell us, what are James's feelings towards Julie? What are James's feelings? One, James's feelings towards Julie. What are James's feelings towards Julie, please? Okay, we have 2. Okay. Ooh. Things flying off everywhere. Okay, Julie, first of all, you have the Tower card. The Tower card, okay. Hello, Wolf Soul. How are you? Welcome. I didn't tell anybody I was coming on. I was filming. I just thought, you know what? Just get some hours up. Anyway, Julie, I'm so sorry to interrupt. You have the Tower card for James, and I'm guessing that anything that was between you and James possibly was built on shaky ground, given that the Tower is built on shaky foundations. Maybe there were untruths, maybe there were downright lies and deceit. I'm not sure. Something happened that hit that Tower and absolutely destroyed it. Okay? Obviously, with such destruction, it takes a massive toll on everything, on every brick and piece of foundation that comes down with it. See that squirrel there with his singed nuts? It's going to hurt, man. Really, really hurts deep. Okay? You then have the Aries energy of the Emperor. The Emperor is like the daddy of the deck. Disappointment is exactly what would happen. He's the daddy of the deck. He's very logical. I see he sat there with what looks like the sun energy. And you see the floor is like a chessboard. Everything he does is calculated. Absolutely everything. And he's holding his chess piece. I think with the Emperor, he's very... This Emperor, perhaps, is making me feel like he's very up his own self, is what it's making me think. And where the Emperor is concerned, I would expect a level of maturity is what I would expect with the Emperor. And maybe you're not getting that. Maybe this isn't with James, okay? Maybe the cards are indicating that he needs to grow up a lot more and that he needs to mature. Maybe he will mature from this, who knows, from this Tower, because the Tower means that things are going to change. And things are going to change, but it's definitely a learning words fail me, learning opportunity. And it's a learning opportunity for you as well, maybe to try and think more of yourself like the Emperor, okay? With the Emperor, he's also very confident and very wise. And maybe this situation has made you feel a lot wiser, definitely. But it's time for you to get some confidence. Maybe James isn't ready for you. Maybe he's not ready for you. Maybe he's just a little too immature. And maybe he needs to wise up. Oh, sorry. I don't even know what that's reminding me to do. Maybe he needs to mature. And maybe that's exactly what you needed to know. That you need a grown man. Yeah, he isn't ready. You need a grown-ass man. Someone who'll look after you. Somebody who's not some kind of perpetual teenager is what I'm getting. Perpetual teenager. I can see that resonated, Julie. I'm sorry it wasn't a good one. But you know what? It was a good one because it was telling you exactly what you need to know. You need a man. A man's man. Someone who will throw you all over the place and then take you out to dinner. That's what I see. Wolf Soul, are you still here? I know there are people watching, so hello. But if you'd like a free reading, just please put it down in the comments box, in the chat box, and you can have a free reading. I'm cheaper than most of the people on YouTube. And you know what? I think I'm just as good, because somebody's got to. Grown-ass man with a capital M. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And you deserve that, Julie. You definitely deserve that. You don't deserve no scrubs. That's the song that just came into my head then. No scrubs, TLC. Oh, that's your new anthem, Julie. Definitely. Hello, the 4 people in the room. There's got to be somebody who wants a question. Someone? Anyone? Please like and subscribe. It just lets YouTube know that, you know, you were here and I wasn't talking to myself for an hour, because that would lead me to be taken away. Is there anybody there? Do you remember the Toffee Crisp advert? Is there anybody there? And the Toffee Crisp comes out the light. Right, I'm just rambling now. Nobody's talking to me. Let's do a Moonology card. Moonology card. What did the 4 people in the room? You're still there. It's really early in the morning. Where are you, Wolf Soul? Where did you tell me? What you have to understand about me, Wolf Soul, and anybody listening is I have a really terrible memory. I have the memory of a goldfish, and I can watch a series on telly and then leave it for a bit and I'll watch it again and it's like a whole new series to me. I have to have a plan. I have a planner over here that tells me what I'm doing all day, every day, because I've not got a bleeding clue. Not got a clue. So, to the 4 people in the room, let's give you a Moonology card. A Moonology card for the 4 people in the room. What do the people in the room need to know? Louisiana. North America, Louisiana. Nice. Oh, here's our Moonology card for the people in the room. Are you ready? Believe in the impossible. Blue moon. We have a blue moon this month, or have we had it? See, memory. Again, I can't remember. But I'm sure we've got a blue moon. Is the 31st blue moon, because it's the 2nd moon in this month. Anyway, and at Halloween as well. Believe in the impossible. It's a blue moon. It is very good, Julie. Believe, and a lot of manifesting, and a lot, you know, they say at Halloween the veil becomes really thin, and that's the one time of year when it does. Start your manifesting. Start your meditating. Start thinking about things that you really want, and they'll come to you. Wolf Soul, tell me something about Louisiana that's really like famous in Louisiana or in America. You know, whether it's food related or like, you know, like San Francisco, when especially for an English person, people say San Francisco and automatically it's those cars that go up and down the hills. That's the best description you're going to get. It's a cart on a rail and it goes up and down the hills because it's hilly. That is the thing I think of with San Francisco. New York, I've been to New York, so I've got lots of memories and images of New York. Red Bridge. Yeah, see, I never think of the Red Bridge in San Francisco. It's always those carts. Always those carts. What's where you're from famous for, Julie? Or what should I be thinking of when I think about where you're from? You're Ireland, right? This is shocking memory. I disgust myself at times. I really do. But obviously, Ireland's a big place, so where you're from might be famous for something that I've never heard of. You know, Manchester's famous for Oasis, even though I don't live in Manchester. I live near it, nearer than I'd like to admit. But it's famous for Oasis, and take that, Manchester, and that big skyscraper. Wolf Soul, are you still here? Have you fallen asleep? Have you gone get coffee? Is it really that early? Well, I got 5 likes just for being on for an hour. That's okay. Capital, so Dublin. Think of giant needle monument in the centre of the city. I'm not Googling. Also known as a giant brick. I'm just going to Google this just to see what it looks like. Dublin. Needle. Oh. Okay. I'll share this with Wolf Soul because you know that's what Dublin's famous for. Really? At least we got 2 pop bands out of it. Oh, Dublin, you're letting yourself down. You've let me down, Dublin. And not only that, disappointment to yourself. Let's have a look. Wolf Soul, you're famous for your food and festivities. We're really famous for our gumbo and our Mardi Gras parades. I'm just going to have to Google that because I'm not really good with food. Like off Forrest Gump. Bubba Gump shrimp. Right, I get it. Oh. Can you get it without seafood? I'm not a big seafood fan, but that's what a gumbo looks like. Can you get it with just like chicken or meat? That'd be okay. I'd eat it if it was chicken or meat. I'm not a big seafood lover. So let's put Mardi Gras in Louisiana. I bet you got a really cool accent as well being in Louisiana. Proper drawl. That's how I imagine it anyway. I could be completely wrong because I'm English. No chicken, just seafood or turkey. See, I'd go with the turkey necks. Wow. How colourful are your Mardi Gras? Wow. See, this is where I feel that England we let ourselves down in England. We don't celebrate anything that's slightly not English. So Christmas, yes. Easter, yes. Noticed Christian and Catholic themes there. We don't celebrate Thanksgiving. Obviously, that's not for us to celebrate. However, I do have an issue with not celebrating the seasons. I think we should celebrate the seasons. In fact, I forgot. How rude of me. I forgot to put on my flashing fall lights. Flashing fall lights. And I think, and my sister does as well, I think we should celebrate the seasons, and we just don't. You know, we celebrate Christmas, but we celebrate that as a season, and that's not really what winter's about. It's about cold. And in Manchester, in the UK, it's about cold and rain. There's no snow. You don't celebrate seasons either, also. I see so many people just decorating because it's autumn or fall. What the hell has happened here? Come on now. We try and look half decent. It's so good. No, all right. New Orleans, Louisiana is the most popular place for Mardi Gras on Bourbon. I have heard of Bourbon Street. Juliet, that's not true. There are big pride parades in London. Yeah, I know there's big pride parades in London. I'm talking more about like for example, St. George's Day. We don't celebrate St. George's Day. You know, he's supposed to be the big destroyer, and he saved England, just England on its own. Because I'm pretty sure Welsh and Scottish people celebrate their own flag and their own person. I can't think what it's called. Again, memory. Your most tame holiday is Mardi Gras and Christmas. See, you have big celebrations, really big. And you see people going to town in America at Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween. Halloween's another one. Where I live, and I can only speak from where I've lived, and I've lived in, Greater Manchester, not exactly Manchester. And I've lived in Liverpool, and I've lived in, basically the Northwest. Nobody celebrates anything a lot at all. And I love the American sense of just celebrating everything. We don't celebrate Christopher Columbus Day. It's a very awkward thing for us in America. Again, apologies. Big football. A big football match. Something we can all get behind, Julie. A big football match. Yeah, I know what you mean when they come around on the open top bus. And shine a shiny cuppa in our faces, and we all think, yay, I could win a big shiny cup if I earned £200,000 a week. I know what you mean though. Yeah, we don't celebrate anything. But yes, going back to you, Wolfsoul, English, probably classed as ignorant. Because we only do English history in our schools, and we don't do anything that's not British. Christopher Columbus, I do know that he appeared on your side of the water and decided that it was going to be America. I'm assuming there was maybe some pillaging of lands from native people. Am I going along the right track? Maybe. Persecution? A little bit of slavery, maybe? Yeah, I think probably I was on the right track there. Yeah, I see why it's a bit awkward. But I'm pretty sure as well there are still some people who will celebrate that. Tell me if I'm wrong. I can only assume. I don't know. I'm not there. You're having a good old chat. We had riots taking. Oh, right. Yeah. Yes, I can see why. We're living in a completely different, and this must be where you're referring to with the movement that happened not so long ago. Yes. Mixed feelings on that personally. I don't believe anybody deserves to come to harm at the hands of another for any reason at all. But I also think that we have to acknowledge where we have come from in terms of how we've got to this state where we are now in terms of the world that we live in. And I understand not nice things happened. People were enslaved, and that is absolutely abhorrent in this day and age. Totally abhorrent in this day and age, even though it's still happening in what they call modern slavery. I don't think decapitating statues was particularly the answer, but I understand that people have to get their anger out on something, because you can't go back and rewrite history. It's really difficult. It's a really difficult standpoint to be in, especially being white, white privilege in Britain, speaking English and no other language, because we're not taught anything else. And I understand a lot of different points of view, but what I would say is I don't agree with anybody coming to any harm via somebody else. Don't agree with crime, murder, homicide, you guys call it. No. Nobody has the right to take your life under any circumstances. And that's why I'm very much on the fence about, executions. Because there's always that element of doubt. I mean, fine, imprison people, but I'm really soft. So if I was a juror, and this is why I'm glad, well, some juries do make this decision, don't they? You having to be part of a group of people who are deciding that the person stood before you has done heinous, terrible things, in your opinion, with the evidence that you've been given, you are then going to turn around and say, we're going to kill you now. And you have to be 1000% sure that that person did it. And I don't think I could ever be 1000% sure. But that's me, I am an Aquarius. I am hard on the outside, soft on the inside. Yeah, it's dodgy. How did we get to capital punishment from Louisiana? I don't understand. That took a left turn drastically. Wow. Anyway, there's not much going on. Is YouTube quiet everywhere? Is everybody quiet? Maybe. Oh. I think it's because the virus is so bad here, people are struggling for food and so much stuff, including government corruption. Yeah, definitely corruption. Absolutely. And you get that absolutely everywhere. And Britain probably isn't any different from America. There are issues with coronavirus just causing people not to have wages. I think Julie went. Bye, Julie. She went. Not having what they need, basic human needs, and that's scary that we're in 2020 and something that should be so innocuous like a flu can do this to the whole world. It's crazy, absolutely crazy when you think about it. Absolutely. I mean, before the virus, I'm sure that there were places and people in America and certainly in England that didn't have enough food to eat as it was. And now I just feel for them so much. I really do, because it is hard dealing out there with life as it is at the minute. I think it's just you and me, Wolf. We've had a good run. We answered some questions. We had a bit of a chat. I think that's it for us now. I think the room is empty. So what I'll do is, we have been on for an hour and we'll leave it there. It was only an impromptu thing anyway. I'll get to recording the weekly ones. Thank you for coming, Wolf Soul. And Julie, if you're still there, thank you. We do hope for the future. You have to hope for the future. That's all we can do. It can only get better, because after this year, it can't get any worse. You have a great day too, Wolf Soul, and I'll probably see you later. Okay? Take care, everybody. Anybody who's watched this, thank you very much. Take care.